Good day, everyone, and welcome to today's class. I am Jensen Ramos Abajo, one of the presenters for today's topic. So, today we're going to learn about definition of terms, its purpose, its types, and its function. So, without further ado, let's get started. We always hear the phrase definition of terms. We heard different definitions and interpretations already. So now, let us consider ways of making it easier to understand what definition of terms really means. Definition of terms is usually an annex to a workbook, research paper, thesis, or it can be after the paragraph that describes the purpose of study with a list of acronyms, jargons, and etc. This is an important part of research paper or report in which the key or important terms in the study are clearly defined. So, what is the objective or purpose of definition of terms? As per study, it is for the better understanding of the study to avoid any confusions. The definition of terms ensures that your readers will understand the components of your study in the way that you will be presenting them. Because often your readers may have their own understanding of the terms or not be familiar with them at all. So now, after we identify the purpose of definition of terms, let's have its two types: the conceptual definition and the operational definition. Conceptual definition is the universal meaning that is attributed to a word or group of words and which is understood by many people, or also known as theoretical definitions, or something that is based on an assumption or opinion. The usual source of conceptual definition is the dictionary, which is the reference book of everyday language, while operational definition refers to a detailed explanation of the technical terms and measurement used during data collection that needs to be clear and concise. And the usual practice when using both definition is to state first the conceptual, followed by the operational. Now let us have its functions. First, it establishes the rules and procedures the investigators will use to measure variables. And then, it provides an ambiguous meaning to terms that otherwise can be interpreted on different ways. Let us have an example of conceptual definition and operational definition, and how do they differ from each other. Remember, the usual practice when using both definitions is to state first the conceptual, followed by operational. Our example is alternator. In conceptual definition, it is defined as an electric generator that converts mechanical energy to electrical energy in the form of alternating current. While in operational definition, it is defined as a device used in converting mechanical energy into an electric energy. So, the conceptual definition tells us what the concept means, while an operational definition only tells us by which it could be observed and measured. And now, I'd like to end my presentation with one of my favorite quotations from one of my favorite philosophers, Socrates. The beginning of wisdom is the definition of terms. And that brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for listening and have a wonderful day.